Greetings. I'm Mark Carbonell, Managing Director of the Midwest Minority Think Tank. Welcome again to another segment, an episode of the Black Thinkers series. The Black Thinkers series is based on our belief at the Midwest Minority Think Tank Foundation to set forth solutions to issues that and conundrums that indeed impact our community. And as a result, we move to introduce a paradigm that engages dialogue centered around solutions rather than a continual reiteration of the deficits or faults that are found. Black thinkers are just that. We have those who have the capacity to produce solutions for our own community. And so, therefore, we want to work diligently to get solutions before the people, the solutions into our uh, thinkers in every community, that we can begin to focus on solutions. We know that the emotional side that comes with problems, that come with issues. And we're not naive in terms of research, and academia has a role and has a place indeed in uh, bringing forth these solutions. But when solutions are most effective, or when those solutions come and originate from the very people who are affected by the conundrum or the problem. And that does not mean that we are isolationists, that we do not intend to work with other communities and other groups. But the goal is to get the solutions that are produced by Black thinkers for the resolve of the Black community, the elevation of the Black community, and for having opportunities created to bring a, a complete package of relief in terms of self-sustaining and ongoing developments on every level. This week, we want to focus on what we call the maximum citizenry ascension, a revolving loan process. For most people who are in dire straits and have the most need, the conventional wisdom will not allow them to apply for a loan, or they can apply, but the chances of getting it are nil to none. And so the maximum citizenry ascension is the maximum number of people that can rise up. And that's what we mean by maximum citizenry ascension, not a talented few or just a few. No, we mean what is the maximum productivity that can be produced. And a revolving loan process can help uh, those who are left out of the process that cannot go to the traditional banks and apply for a loan. We need to create our own. We have the resources collectively in the community when we begin to understand that uh, one success is not uh, to be withdrawn from the complete elevation of our people. And so the maximum citizen ascension comes with the question, what precisely will the maximum citizenry ascension exhibit as its purpose? And just as I made reference in my early comments, it is to have the maximum number of people to begin to live a quality state of life. And with that comes economic empowerment for the chronic unemployed, the ex-offender population, and the victims of corporate downsizing or outsourcing of position. And so economic empowerment is at the center of the maximum citizenry ascension. And the chronic unemployed can be redirected to not just a job, but we're talking about now how to move people from being chronically unemployed to becoming business owners. We're talking about training, and we'll say more about this later, training and opportunity. The ex-offender population cannot be left to try to find a job where being an ex-felon automatically disqualifies you from certain licensing and certain positions. So we have to always find solutions that will mean the betterment of entire community, and not those that we automatically leave out because of past behaviors or past shortcomings. And third, there's so many people are victims of corporate downsizing or outsourcing of positions. So the purpose of the maximum citizenry ascension is to find ways to reinstate those into the community who at this point have found themselves left out, or for reason not even of their own choosing, has cost them the opportunity to be a part of the system in a productive way. So once again, the maximum citizenry ascension is designed to bring into focus those who have been chronically unemployed, those who are ex-offenders or returning offenders, and those who are victim of corporate downsizing or of outsourcing of positions. Reversing conventional wisdom is training with business ownership opportunity. Uh, Conventional wisdom is get a good education, get a vocation, and get a good job. What we're talking about here is people who are left out of that get a good job opportunity. So now we must engage them with training with business ownership as their goal. We move them from being chronic unemployed to becoming employers who can then hire other people and put them to work. And so we find that inmates we can develop a curriculum with inmates that have 2 years remaining on their sentence. And first, we partner them up with community partners, either by people who are on a court order, social service agency, or either community-based organization who are not yet in a penal colony, but yet they're in the system. And so, and third, we need to partner them with community professionals who are 55 or plus. There's so much talent in people who have been bought out uh, because of their outsourcing or because of the downsizing of corporations. So their skill set is still there. So if we can now form this partnership, we begin to bridge the gap between an inmate who has 2 years coming remaining on his sentence. He can start a curriculum preparing to be a business owner, and then matching that person up in forming a partnership, uh, forming corporation, forming LLC, forming businesses, working together with others, and bringing skill sets together that will help form companies. And that's where the revolving loan process comes in. We form a not-for-profit. And this is not an entitlement program. We'll discuss that even further. It's not something we're asking the government to do. This is something that the people need to do for themselves. And we have the resources to do this. And so it becomes training plus opportunity. It's a non-entitlement program. We're not asking the government to do this. And it's bridging resources. Uh, those who have been fortunate to excel and exceed and now have an opportunity not to give back, but to invest in the community. And when we're able to do this through this revolving loan process, it becomes a self-sustaining continuation plan. Each success breeds a room for more duplication and replication of that same success. And so what we have in the revolving loan process is the maximum citizenry ascension through giving back, through training, and business opportunity. I'm Mark Carbon-Oles, Managing Director of the Midwest Minority Think Tank, and it's been my pleasure to be a part of this Black Thinkers series. And what we're constantly looking to do is bring forth solutions to the problems and the conundrums that we face daily in the Black community. Until the next segment of the Black Thinker series, look forward to continued dialoguing with you and presenting series. And once again, I'm Mark Carbonell, Managing Director of the Midwest Minority Think Tank. And thank you once again for being a part of the Black Thinkers series.